What is up, beautiful people? Yours truly, the Rocky Balboa of this game called Life, Massimo. This morning, drinking my chaga. I don't know if you can see that, but that's chaga. It ain't liquor. And I didn't puff any blunts. I'm just high on life. Waiting for my main man, John, to come online. We're going to answer a question today. Actually, one of the deepest questions I've been asked in a while. And I am one of those type of mofos that... I'm just trying to invite Johnny in here. It's not letting me invite John in. Oh, invite Johnny. There we go. Sorry, guys. Always learning. Physical. I got my guy that talks a lot, and this is a good question, Mr. John.
Good afternoon, my friend. Good morning, where you are.
Good morning. Yeah, it's about 7 in the morning here, I think.
We're on 3:20 in the afternoon, so it's as blue and as bright here as it appears to be on your side of the world. Same sunshine, same blue sky.
I love it. I love it. The universe is good to us. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day. Be thankful for the small things, people. So, Mr. John, are you going to read this question? I was just saying it's a deep question. It's a beautiful question.
It's had me stumped. It's had me stumped. It's hard to give a specific answer because it's a vague question. It's a specific but vague question because we don't know the details, the specifics. So the question from my friend Michael, thank you, Michael, was when you have responsibilities and work commitments, but at the same time you have the power to change. Well, I'm sure that's your circumstances, your life, yet you won't or don't want to let people down who are reliant upon you. How do you approach this?
Boom. Shalak, lock, boom. That's a good question. And you're going to make me answer this first, I'm assuming?
Well, today, yeah, it's a tough one.
Okay.
I'm 10 years in. This is in, but it's...
Fair enough, brother.
You're way ahead of me.
Immediately what I think about is, again, going only into my lifestyle, coming up with women. So single mothers who had to make shit go down to put food on the table. So again, I take that as a responsibility, right? And what I think of that is this. Every woman in any situation like that, whether you're a single mom or a mom with kids, I think at some point you have to put your dreams, hopes, goals, and aspirations on the line, on pause, to provide for a little baby, right? Having said that, if this is a topic about purpose and passion and what you love to do, I think you still need to put you first at some point, whether it's for an hour a day to hone your craft, to just, let's say you like planting flowers. You just got to get out there and plant those flowers. I know you've got tons of responsibilities, and if you have to put food on the table, there is no way you can just say, I'm not going to work today to put that food on the table.
Yep.
So you are stuck like Chuck, and you've made that decision, and that decision is for a greater purpose. So always remember that. If the question was based on
family,
providing and family, and if it's based on I need more money for a pair of sneakers, well, then you kind of have to look a little deeper at your own soul and purpose. But if it's based on a higher purpose, like you're providing for others, then you're doing a good thing, and just try and carve out some fun time for yourself.
And I will add to that. You're obviously what's the word? You're obviously self-aware enough to know that a change is required. So therefore, you're beholden upon yourself to act upon that in some way, or accept there's nothing you can do and be happy with that decision that you make.
That's true.
It's true. That said, if it's more along the lines of you've got employees and maybe you want to go from 6 days or 7 days down to 5 or 4 days a week just to carve out, don't earn more, spend less, leverage time, which is important for the family. So you get, it's not always monetary, the value in life. Look
True.
at the things you can do on the daily that would enable you to do that. So Pareto's rule or Pareto's law is 80-20. 80% of what you earn comes from 20% of what you do. So ask that question and come up with that one thing, and then go 80-20 again, and just break it down and break it down and break it down until you've got the thing that brings you the most value, whether that's through time or finances. So you can do that. If it's employees again, you can speak to the employees and you could say, I'm being open, I'm being honest. I want to go down to 4 days a week, whether it's because of age, health, wanting to do other things, and to say, how can we do this together? They may say, do you know what? I've always fancied 4 days a week, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, let's start at 7 instead of 8. And then that way, you're doing it together. You're bringing responsibility to them and not just yourself.
Baby steps, baby steps.
But then also the other one is remembering that if it wasn't you, it would be somebody else. You're not an employee's parent or guardian. It's been occasionally being selfish. It's a tough thing to do, but
very true.
Being a little bit selfish.
And I agree with that. And remember this: selfishness leads to selflessness. And life is short, baby. One day, none of us will be able to do this. So just weigh the value of what's important to you.
And we hear this over and over again, whether it's in a park in town, in the queue at the airport. I was in an old people's home a few weeks ago doing some work, and the biggest thing you will ever, every time it's, I regret not taking more time for my children. I regret not taking more time for myself. It's not having taken the action way back then, because it's too late. When you're in a nursing home, it's too late.
Remember that song? Listen to that song. Remember that song? It's the dad talking about his son, and then the son talks about his dad. I can't remember how it goes, but it makes me cry. Makes me cry every time.
Yeah.
I hope you'll have a good time then. Cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue on the man on the moon. Google that. It'll bring a tear to your eye. Understand what's important. Life is short. I thank you as always. I know you could be doing anything else in the world, and you're right here with me and Johnny B, Healthy, Funky, Free, and we appreciate your time.
Michael, thank you for the question. Keep them coming. John Parsons, I can see you listening in. We bumped into each other for the first time in about 20 years a couple of weeks ago. So thanks for listening in, and spread the word, and on with the day, onwards and upwards.
Talk to you tomorrow, brother.
Thank you.